Moving on now, a blast at the Abu Bakr Siddiq Mosque in Kabul's northwest district killed at least 21 people, leaving 33 others injured. The explosion is said to have occurred when people were offering evening prayers at the Khairkhana area in the mosque. An Italian non-governmental organization which operates a hospital in Kabul said that it had received 27 victims of the blast, including 3 fatalities, and most of the patients suffered from shell and burn injuries. Reports suggest that the mosque cleric, Maulvi Amir Muhammad, was among the dead, while the injured victims included children as young as a 7-year-old. The Taliban government spokesperson confirmed these deaths and added that the perpetrators will soon be punished. The Taliban have increased security around the mosque. Wednesday's blast comes nearly a week after a suicide attack killed a top Taliban cleric, Rahimullah Haqqani, at his Kabul seminary. The suicide bomb attack on August 11th killed Haqqani along with his brother. The Islamic State claimed responsibility for the attack. The terror group has been regularly carrying out attacks, primarily targeting minority communities like the Shiites, the Sufis and the Sikhs. Earlier in June this year, the terror group had attacked a Sikh temple in Kabul that killed 2, including a Taliban fighter. The Taliban say they have defeated the IS, but experts claim that the group is a key security challenge for the hardline Islamists. And for more details, we are now being joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik from Islamabad. Anas, thanks for joining us. What's the latest update on the casualties and what is the state of security around the mosque? Is the Taliban worried at this point about more such attacks which could follow?
Well, last question first. We've seen that there's been a spate of attacks in Afghanistan, particularly in Kabul. This one has not been claimed as yet. It's almost been 24 hours since the Abu Bakr Siddiq Mosque in Kabul's Khairkhana area in the northwest side of the city came under attack. At least 21 people have now been confirmed killed by the Kabul police spokesperson Khalid Zadran, whereas he added that at least 33 others were also injured. Those among dead includes Maulvi Amir Muhammad, a very renowned Sufi cleric, and besides that, another Sufi cleric, Hamid Jan, was also killed in this attack. That's what we know so far. Hamid Jan and Maulvi Amir Muhammad both had been critiqued by the ISIS in their monthly readouts by the Islamic State. So presumably they could have been the targets. The blast took place during Maghrib prayers, and we see that the rescue operations did continue for about 2 to 3 hours until it was cleared up by the Taliban fighters. Now, the Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid has vowed that they will be punishing those behind this act of terror, and they will be taking the perpetrators to task. But that's the latest that we've heard. But the recent spate of attacks, this uptick of attacks in Kabul, especially by the ISIS, though this particular blast has not been claimed by any organization as we speak, it is definitely a worrying sign for the Taliban and their hold in Afghanistan, particularly in the capital city of Kabul. Priyanka.
Right, Anas, thanks so much for all those updates and thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.